Hey guys, this is your boy Dino, aka DOP here. Welcome back to another video to my channel. You guys are probably wondering why the fuck are you laughing, Dino? Well, I literally just finished recording SpongeBob SquarePants versus Aquaman from Super Friends Death Battle. And I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to let you guys just watch the reaction to it. Okay, Dino, calm down. Let's get to this death battle. I'm sure this one's going to be a lot more interesting, a lot more serious as well. Because today, we're going to be checking out the second death battle on this, being Jason from Friday the 13th versus Michael Myers. Is that how you say Michael Myers? From Halloween. This should be a good death battle. Both of them absolute savages, as they're both big killers, right? You know, absolute crazy killers in their own right. So this should be a good battle. So without further ado, let's get right to it. I am excited for this battle. Oh, SpongeBob. Oh God, our Lord and Savior SpongeBob. Anywho, let's get to it, guys. Is everything fine? Let me just check. Stop recording's fine. PC screen's fine. How's the volume doing? That's fine. Okay, let's get to it, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, go.
Prepare yourselves. It's time to tell the tale of Crystal Lake's masked murderer, Jason Voorhees.
And the horrifying boogeyman of Haddonfield, Michael Myers.
Oh, Michael Myers.
Boomstick.
And it's our job to bring terror and fright on this Halloween night on Death Battle.
Oh, it's a Halloween. Okay, it was for Halloween. Okay, makes
Within
sense.
the woods of Crystal Lake lurks a killer, buried but not dead, doomed to rise from the grave and slaughter those who live and love, if you know what I mean.
This is the curse of Jason Voorhees.
Rumor has it he was a deformed child, bullied and harassed all of his life, only cared for by his single mother. But not even Mama Voorhees could save Jason when he tragically drowned at Camp Crystal Lake. Or did he?
Over time, Crystal Lake became wrought with strange disappearances and violent deaths.
Including the camp counselors who should have been watching Jason when he drowned all those years ago. Someone, or something, ... was out for vengeance.
And yet these harrowing murders were committed by none other than Jason's own mother, Pamela Voorhees.
Dang.
Seeking revenge against those who neglected her child, dooming him to his terrible end.
That actually makes a lot of sense. Good for her, I guess.
However, even after her killing spree was cut short, the deaths continued. Nobody could prove it, but maybe, just maybe, Jason was still alive.
Holy shit! Yeah, he's definitely alive. Wait, has he been living in the lake this whole time?
Jason has fortitude far beyond any normal man. You can swing an axe in his face, blast half his body away, or trap him in an exploding building. Yet it will all be in vain.
Even when one of the few survivors of his attacks hacked him to pieces, Jason rose again. Seriously,
That's crazy.
This happens a lot.
Nobody knows the true source of his unkillable nature.
That's
Some
crazy.
say it's an indigenous curse. Others say it's the Necronomicon. And some even say it's a hell worm. So, not too many reasonable answers.
Either way, be careful, or you just might end up on the wrong side.
Wait, was this according to Great Crichton Duke? The Voorhees family curse can only be stopped if another Voorhees kills Jason and sends him to hell. Interesting. So someone from Jason's family has to kill him and send him to hell. So it could be anyone in that kind of family tree, I guess. However, 2 more sequels and a novel about him getting out of hell indicates that there's not... What? There's 2 sequels and a novel about him getting out of hell, and therefore that this doesn't even work. So he's basically unkillable. Jason's unkillable, basically.
Side of Jason's trusty machete, something he uses with enough strength to split skulls and pierce metal.
Even when Jason has no weapon, he can be resourceful and oddly creative with his kills. He might bludgeon you to death with a sleeping bag, drown you in a garbage can, or snap you in half between a bedfold.
Worst of all, this demented mama's boy will always get his prey. Oh, you think you can run away? Well, think again, idiot. He can teleport.
No, he can't.
Oh, yeah? Well, how about the time he appeared in multiple places at once around this dance floor? See? Teleporting.
Wrong. Hallucinations resulting from a mix of cocaine and panic.
Okay, smartass. How about when he teleported from one end of this ship to another? How'd he get there?
Actually, when watching the full scene for complete context, there is plenty of time afforded for Jason to jump down the deck while off camera. He is quite athletic after all.
What, without making any sound? The guy's built like he's made of 100 brick houses. Are we watching the same movie?
Look, fans have argued this for years, and while admittedly those moments are questionable, they're not enough to prove actual teleportation.
Okay, how about this one? In Jason X, where 3 soldiers are shooting him straight on, and he just disappears. Poof! Gone! While they're looking right at him, goddammit, it's teleporting!
Well, I'm sure there's a logical explanation.
I just stared at this scene while processing 900 trillion frames per second. And Boomstick is correct.
Ha!
Also, now my eyes are broken. Joy.
You know, Jason can actually teleport in the video game, so I believe it.
I suppose teleporting would explain how, despite his hulking size, Jason can move with ghostly silence and pick off victims one by one. Are you sure about this, dummy? Dummy?
He's a bit...
Either way, Jason's unstoppable bloodlust.
Yeah, I've watched Friday the 13th. Absolute nuts of a movie. Yeah, so he's... Okay, teleportation.
This makes him a horrifying threat.
Even if you think you're protected by a foot of solid steel,
You
he'll
just
just
punch
crash through it to stab you.
And though it's tough to believe,
Oh my
there
god. Killed over 200 people, can tear apart a victim with his bare hands. Lifted and flipped over a car, survived a building explosion. It's literally nothing can kill him. Was given numerous death penalty punishments, has still lived. Survived being burnt, dipped in nuclear waste. He survived cremation and even liquid nitrogen. Escaped hell by force.
there may actually be a deadlier Jason out there too.
Stronger, faster, and campier. This is Uber Jason, rebuilt from Jason's remains through a sinister fusion of science and mysticism. And
Oh
guess what?
my.
Normal Jason later fought Uber Jason and actually held his own. Yeah, the comics get kind of wacky, just go with it.
Only natural for a monster that has fought other supernatural entities.
Like Freddy Krueger, Leatherface, and the groovy man himself, Ash Williams.
Indeed. So be warned, if you ever see a shadow moving through the darkness and hear a familiar... Run. Jason
Yep.
is out to find you, and chances are you are not leaving alive.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, I
On a
remember
bleak
how
Halloween
dangerous he
night,
was,
Michael
but
Myers was born into
I didn't know if he was practically immortal.
the world as a seemingly normal child. However, beneath his pale, blank face hid something dark, something evil.
How evil? Well, he stabbed his sister Judy to death when he was just 6 years old.
I remember this
Ah,
scene
what a
actually.
rascal.
Michael was
actually
institutionalized in a
remember this.
sanitarium where he simply sat still, almost like a machine. His psychiatrist, Dr. Loomis, spent 8 years trying to reach him, but Michael never said a word.
But even when locked up, he still managed to get away with several murders, including Loomis's fiancée. There was no helping
Oh
or
my.
stopping Michael. More than anything, he wanted to kill.
After 15 years, the night before Halloween, he broke out of the sanitarium, leaving behind one word: sister.
The story goes Michael had another sibling, Lori, and for some unknowable reason, he wanted her to suffer the same fate as Judy.
Oh
And
my.
everyone else, really. He's not too picky, and he could do it too.
For in his hands, anything can be a deadly weapon. Countless
Wait.
reports of various murders have appeared across Haddonfield. He's exploded heads, boiled people alive, and used his trademark knife to stab poor souls to walls like some macabre piece of art.
When they say to admire your work, I don't think this is what they meant. And this isn't some special combat knife or dagger. He
Oh
did
my.
this with an ordinary kitchen knife.
Michael is also surprisingly clever. Despite being confined for nearly all his life, at some point, he apparently taught himself how to drive.
It's pretty clear this masked psycho
Okay.
was definitely plotting something while he was in the war.
A psycho that is clever and able to teach himself things by himself is dangerous. That's Too dangerous.
All these kills were just a detour to his ultimate goal, Laurie. On an all-too-familiar Halloween night, he finally met his long-lost sister and nearly killed her.
But Loomis
Yeah.
intervened, shooting Michael and sending him out a window. Phew, well, guess that's the end of him. Yeah, you know it's not.
No one knows how, but the body simply vanished, only to return later that night as if nothing had happened.
There's a reason why they call him the Boogeyman.
Even after being set on fire and rendered comatose, Michael Myers would not be stopped.
Almost like he's some kind of invincible undead monster.
Many explanations have been given for Michael's strange abilities, but some less reputable sources suggest he's bound to the ancient druidic Curse of Thorn, whose symbol is, well, they say it's an ancient icon of Halloween, but it's actually the Norse rune for Thor, sometimes called the Thorn Rune. I think they just Googled rune and thorn and called it a day.
Whoa. Is Michael Myers a Viking? Yes! Awesome!
Curse or no curse, Michael is inexplicably driven to kill without hesitation, and his victims almost never see him coming.
Oh my god.
You said, uh-oh.
Well, explaining Michael away with a vague curse is nothing more than a crutch for the truth. The fact of the matter is, no one knows why he is so cruel, so violent, so unstoppable. He just is.
At the end of the day, evil gives no explanation, only despair.
Michael thrives not just on the satisfaction of murder, but the
Jeez.
fear it inflicts in others.
Even scarier, his kills are done with surgical precision. He can murder you as quickly or slowly as he wants. This guy knows exactly what he's doing with that kitchen knife. He's like a hibachi chef of death.
And yet, his attacks were almost brought to an end by Laurie herself. But when the
What?
time came for the final blow, Michael proved his intelligence and wit by faking his own death using a body double.
All while getting his sister to commit murder for him. Honestly, I'm
Oh,
kind
my.
of impressed.
He's
Okay, that is crazy. Because I remember that very first scene when he kills his sister as a kid, right? I remember that. That's a scene that I remember quite well. None others I don't remember move faster than a motion sensor could detect. What the heck? Okay. Took a shotgun blast to the chest, walked off, being injected with 100 milliliters of corrosive acid.
also either impossibly sneaky or he can use teleportation. Because he once moved through a yard full of motion sensors without setting off a single one.
That's
Until
crazy.
he wanted to.
Look at this. There's just no stopping him. Fill him full of bullets. Michael will come back ready to rip off your head. Put him in the center of an exploding church. He'll survive and go on to kill dozens more people. Just for dramatic effect.
It was this relentless evil that made the people of Haddonfield go ballistic and band together to end Michael Myers once and for all.
Unfortunately, the town would soon realize that was just
Oh.
not possible.
Any ordinary person would have been long dead after what he experienced, but he took all of the town's punishment, got right back up, and went right back to doing what he does best.
And
Oh
you
my
know what's the
God.
creepiest part about all this? They never caught him. He's still out there looking for his next prey, I assume.
So every Halloween night, lock your doors, turn off your lights, and pray you'll make it to morning. Because the boogeyman is real, and his name is Michael Myers.
Okay, who... If you're pitting two people who can't be killed no matter what against each other, who's exactly going to win? I genuinely have no idea with this. Michael Myers, from what I've seen, his kills seem to be a lot more precision. They did mention that he does it with precision, so he can kill someone as fast as possible, or he can kill them as slow as possible, depending on what he wants. But if he's able to kill it as fast as possible, it means that he's very direct with his kills, I guess. Jason, you've seen the way he kills his opponents, right? Opponents or people, victims or whatever. Sometimes it can be very unique, I guess, in a way, but I honestly don't know who'd win from this. I honestly don't. I have no idea, honestly. But then the fact that, they mentioned that the way that that could be possible to stop Jason is for one of his family names to kill him, send him to hell. But apparently he forced himself out of hell. So he's virtually immortal. Both Jason and Michaels are immortal. You can't kill him. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm gonna go with Jason. I'm gonna go with Jason. I'm gonna go with Jason. This could either go two ways. I could see this going two ways. One, Jason. I see Jason winning this. I had to go with one side, and then number two is a draw. I don't see this. I don't see either side winning. I can see them going, okay, this is gonna be a match where it's just gonna be. They're going to keep on going forever, right? So they're just going to end it with a draw. Or maybe Jason by a little bit, but I'm not sure. But let's see.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by Babbel.
It's days like these, I wish I could sail the French.
.com/Death Battle for life. This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Convenient, affordable, and... It's time for a spooky death battle!
Mother is talking to you.
Wait, is it 3D? Oh my god.
Eyes. The
Oh
devil's eyes.
Oh my god, they made this at a 3D battle. Oh my god. Excuse me? No way! What is this? Yeah. Yo, Jason just took that and just kicked him. He was like, what are you doing? It's not gonna work.
Where are you? We gotta go.
This is good. Yo, this actually looks good, you know? Yeah. You thought. Michaels actually thought he had Jason, huh? My lord. Teleport. Yo, this is good. Yep. Yep. Whoa, okay, this guy is still running though. What did? Oh my god, that is so unfortunate, bro. Yeah. Get away, bro, get away. Yeah, let these guys duke it out. Let these guys duke it out, man, I swear. Oh, this guy's gonna die, isn't he? He's gonna die, isn't he? Yeah. Yep, there you go. Yo, what's... Okay, this actually looks good. I like this, bro.
Kill him, Jason. Kill him. Make Mother proud.
Oh boy. Oh my, oh my lord. Oh my, beheaded the guy. Damn. Did Jason just win? Oh my.
Okay, are we sure he's dead?
Yeah.
Too careful with these guys.
Michael Myers won't be rising from the grave this time. Jason...
Okay, so it seems... But... So all it took was... Okay, that's why... Okay, yeah, if I remember with the whole Michael Myers research, when they said the mother beheaded Michael Myers, he's so intelligent that he made like a stunt double in his place, put like his mask on, and yeah, made it look like it was him, right? But it turns out it was someone else. So if it was the real person back then, I guess he would have died there and then. So I guess beheading him was, you know, beheading him and just cutting him in two. I mean, wow.
was too much for him. The stories may paint these slashers as unstoppable, but they do have limits and can be understood.
To Michael's credit, he could match Jason in a lot of ways. Both were experts in methods of killing, and
Yeah.
both could totally teleport.
Theoretically, though if both of them really could teleport, then neither had an advantage in that regard. So
Pretty much.
teleportation deniers can rest easy knowing it wasn't really a factor here.
Even
Yeah.
the explosions they both survived were similar in size and destructibility.
But Jason held the edge with his superior endurance and healing. Michael faking his death with a body double was clever, but he did
Yeah.
it because he explicitly could not survive something like decapitation or getting half his torso blown off.
But Jason could. He also
Jason
had more
could, yeah.
experience fighting other supernatural enemies like Leatherface, Freddy,
Right.
and his uber self. So I doubt Michael could have surprised him with something he's never seen before.
Fair enough.
Jason was just as strong and vicious as Michael, if not more. So given the difference in survivability, he had a much
Regeneration prevents any lasting damage for Michael. I mean, if Jason's able to fucking force himself out of hell, like he technically can't be killed. Like, you just be honest. Has ranged weapons to keep Michael at a distance. Okay, more experience against supernatural foes. I mean, they did mention that. That makes sense. Similar in strength, speed, and durability. That's probably, those 3 points, they were pretty much equal. Much smarter, more cunning, Michael. More likely to have less endurance than Jason. Okay. Ranged weapons keep Michael from getting close. Okay.
much better chance of striking Michael down first. In a battle between two unkillable monsters, it's only natural it would come down to who was more unkillable.
After being ripped
Jason.
to pieces, Michael can now rip in peace. Right, Jocelyn?
She's gone as well. Nice.
Jocelyn?
Oh, the noise is there.
Hello?
The winner is Jason Voorhees.
That was good.
Thank you for watching.
Okay.
Stay tuned. We'll be jumping into the next
What's
matchup
next, though?
next week. But you can always get more Death Battle right now by clicking one of those boxes right over there and by downloading the battle music linked down below.
Okay, who's next? Suron, or is that A meant to be silent? So Suron or Seiron versus the Lich King. Oh, okay. Lord of the Rings versus World of Warcraft. Well, I'm not a big fan of either of them. Lord of the Rings, yeah, that never really got me hooked, I'll be honest. Yeah, this was a rough death battle, but like, if you're Jason, I felt like had a more chance of winning. Yeah, he's gone up against supernatural foes. The only way that we thought could kill him won't work because he's forced himself out of hell. Like, so Jason's just unkillable at that point. You could say he's immortal, couldn't you? Like, because my man just regenerates and just doesn't die, no matter what. So you could go as far as saying that he's virtually immortal. So, okay. This was a good. I'm not gonna lie. The 3D death battle in this one was really good. It was much better than the last one, which was James Bond versus John Wick. I wasn't a fan of that death battle. Like, in 3D, it just looked really weird for some reason. I couldn't tell why, but it just felt weird. But this death battle was good. Let me know what you guys think on the comment section below. I'll end the video right here, guys. Thank you so much for watching my reaction. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did enjoy today's video, be sure to smash the like button, comment and share those good things so I see more content of me doing more death battle reactions like this in the future. However, if you guys are new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button and join the DRP guild today so you don't miss a single video from my channel. Those reactions to death battle, reactions to Hololive, reactions to summertime rendering, any other reaction videos, main content series get to see on this channel. So be sure to comment, subscribe, and most importantly, have fun and join the journey with me. So as always, guys, this is your boy Dina signing out. Have a nice day, stay awesome, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So until then.